In the previous session, we looked at the first step of the project definition process. In this session, we'll look into step 2. In this step, we will develop the project objectives, position the change control over the lifespan of the project, and set up the project infrastructure. Here we see the detail of the second step of the project definition process. Like you see, project objective, change control, and project infrastructure. When we develop the project objective, we describe the goal of the project. The goal here is to write a common vision for all the project participants that will show exactly in essence what the project is about. We should not make it a very large text. It should be limited to about 100 words, or even less if it's possible. We do not use any technical terms. The questions to be answered in the project objective is who, for whom is this project? What is the project about? Why do we do the project? By when does it have to be completed? And how much will it cost? When you finish the objective, you can check if it's compliant with all the rules. The descriptions should be specific, unambiguous. There should be real constraints and consequences when it doesn't work out the way we planned. The deliverables should be clear, and there should be success criteria identified. All these things have to be done in this project objective in less than 100 words. Change control, well, change will happen, although people say in a predictive environment there are no changes or changes are difficult, but we know from projects that changes will happen. The important part here is to describe the change management process. We have to identify who will be in the change control board and what will be their authority. We have to make a process how those changes are handled, what are the different process steps, and what is the authority of the stakeholders and also of the project manager. What are the possibilities up to how much a project manager, for example, can make the decision on his own without going through the change control board. There may be decision makers that have to be appointed. It can be the client, of course, the sponsor, and the project manager. There may be some levels of decisions, like I said before. For some decisions, the project manager can make the decision. For others, you need more people. All depends on the financial impact and other consequences of the change. You can define some templates that you can use. It's always good to use templates because people get used to the form and all elements are completed and people don't make so many mistakes when they can use templates. The last process in the second step of project definition is the setup of the project infrastructure. Here we look at the composition of the project team, how we organize the project, what are the interfaces that we have between the project team and other people or organizations. What is the concept of the communication plan? How will we handle communications? The team will create a project notebook. In that notebook, all the documents are put together. The notebook may be a physical notebook or it may be on a company or project drive on a computer, but it has to be accessible to the entire team. All relative documents will be put in this notebook. And the last 2 points is to position the post-project review. How will we consider, how will we do the post-project review? And a very important part which has been added recently is that we have to introduce the knowledge management. How will we manage the knowledge that we gather in this project? So, up to the last part, we finished step 1 and step 2 of the project definition process. The next step in the process is to build the project charter. Keep on with the good work. See you in the next session.